Hey, hi, hello. It's the LaSala show, episode number 73 with Haley Lynn. Haley, how say you?
What's up?
So, we've met under, what would you say, circumstances? Capitalism? Or just trying to live? Is that accurate?
Honestly, trying to just fucking live. Both making a fucking living.
How would you describe it working with me?
Oh, I love working with you. I know you was kind of scared of me when you first met me, though.
Yeah, but like you can be honest. Like,
No,
I'm a
I
bitch,
am.
right?
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah, so it's fine. But
Fucking kinda, yeah.
you know, like,
It's okay. I'm a bitch too, though. That's why we get along.
Okay, all right, but
Yeah.
we're bitches in different ways.
Yeah. I'm a bitchy bitch. You just a bitch.
Yeah, you've had kids.
Yeah.
I just have emotions,
Yep.
so that's good. Can you juggle?
No. I mean, I can juggle my emotions. Just saying.
See, if I had my bell with me right now,
I can't juggle anything physically, but if you want to talk about juggling some shit, I can juggle. Like, I can put on a brave fucking face and make you think I'm happy while juggling my own emotions behind the scenes.
Have you been to therapy for this?
Fuck no.
Okay, so
Bitch, I'm broke.
have you ever been told by someone that you need to go to therapy? As you light up a Camel?
Yeah,
Blue?
Camel Blue.
That's your shit? Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, no, everybody told me I need to go to therapy.
I've been told a few times, but also I'm like, well, are you gonna pay for it? Cause
That right there. Cause your bitch can't afford it.
yeah, it's
I can't afford shit. Bitch, I'm a single mom living and doing this shit all on my fucking own. You think I can afford therapy? Nah.
it's expensive and
If my kid needs it, I'll let her go. But I'm not
I
gonna
like
do it for
that.
myself.
I like that. But also, you're running the risk of like having one or two bad sessions with said therapist.
Oh no. Okay, so look, I actually have gone to therapy. I'll never do it again. Because the first time I ever went to therapy, I got fondled. Second time I ever went to therapy, motherfucker, all he wanted to do was preach Jesus to me. And that's not what therapy's for. Sorry.
Yeah, 2
I'll
strikes
pass.
and you're out.
Yup. I'm sorry, I'm out.
So
Y'all done burned that bridge for me.
we're not gonna talk about what happened tonight, but have you ever been hit on someone by the same sex?
Oh, absolutely, all the time.
So you're
I'm a bartender. Of course I have.
androgynous. You'll take it either way.
I wouldn't say I'm androgynous, but you know, it happens.
When was your first facial piercing?
I was 18.
Was it a rebellious move or
No.
sort of just like
No,
something?
it's just something that I've always known I fucking wanted, and I went and got it when I can get it.
I mean, what's the difference between a septum and an ear? You know, like
A lot.
I mean,
A lot.
Don't get me wrong. Your face is the first thing that people see, but the piercing an ear is just as weird, I think.
Really? You think so?
I think only because if you think about, like, people are gonna see your ears,
Yeah.
no matter what, and they're gonna see.
Not
your,
always. Not if you're a girl and you got really long hair.
Yeah, okay.
Not always.
That's a good point.
But like you see me, I got tattoos, I got piercings.
Tattoos, piercings. I'm not gonna ask what's under the hood. That
Wouldn't tell you anyway.
feels like a breach of confidence. Have you ever been? Fuck you, bro.
Fucking A-Tax out tonight. I'll fucking do it. Sorry.
Have you ever snuck booze and or snacks into the movie theaters?
Oh, all the time.
It's like basically the thing to do, right?
I went to see a movie the other day. It was the first time I ever went back to the fucking theater. That took a lot out of me because the last time I was at the theater was actually for the fucking Batman shooting.
See, okay. Ambassador 16 or whatever it's
Yeah,
called.
no, I refuse to step back foot in that fucking building. I'm too
never going there
traumatized.
again. Never going there.
Too traumatized.
The girl I was dating at the time was supposed to go to that exact showing.
Yep.
And she flaked out. She was like, I'm just not feeling well. And the other girl...
I was lucky. I was all the way in the back.
Oh, wait, you went to it?
Yeah, no, I was there
Jesus
for the
Christ.
fucking shooting.
Okay, so walk us through it. Like, what... Did you have a plan once you realized that shit was going down?
Everything happened so fucking fast. There was no real plan. You can't prepare for something like that.
Yeah, they don't teach you that in fucking middle school.
Oh, no. When I was in school, they taught us all the active shooter drills and whatnot, and like what to do. But when you're actually in the moment, you don't know what to do because it happens so fucking fast that you flake out. Most people just fucking freeze.
Right, and most people aren't carrying guns.
Yep.
Until now.
Yeah, right.
Do you want to tell the listeners how old you are? Or how young you are?
I'm 28.
Okay. So, we have a 10-year gap.
Yeah.
And I'm still here with Miss Haley, who unfortunately shares the name with an internet phenom.
Oh, Lord, here we go.
So... There's been, I don't know if anybody listening has heard, but there's a girl from, I think, Memphis, Tennessee, who became an overnight celebrity just by describing the way she gave oral sex to a man.
A good old hawk too.
See, now, you didn't have to do that to me.
No, I did not. Don't even.
You said you had a better strategy.
Absolutely.
So, describe that, and maybe you'll become an overnight celebrity.
Well, fuck that shit. I'm not a fucking Hawk 2 girl. I'm a fucking Pac-Man.
Okay, first of all, do you eat the ghosts? Because that'll kill you.
No. The sound that Pac-Man make, like you choking on it.
I'm gonna need not a demonstration, but sort of like a
buy me dinner first and then you can.
No. I'm engaged. How dare you?
I know, I'm just joking.
I'm gonna need like an actual sound effect.
Nah.
You can't.
Nah.
You need the real thing.
Nah, you can picture it though. I wasn't even the first person that made that joke. I got that shit from TikTok.
Look, I'm trying not to think of it, so let's just move on. Have you ever been kicked out of a restaurant?
No.
Really?
Nope.
I feel like you.
I've worked at restaurants. I've never been kicked out.
That's why. Okay.
I was a cook for like fucking 12 years.
Yeah. Once you work in the restaurant industry, it's like.
Oh no, I know how to treat my servers.
Like, do you like pre-bus food whenever like you're done with stuff, like you've already paid the check and everything, and you're
oh no, I stack my plates.
Yeah,
I
dude.
stack my plates. I make sure everything's in a corner by itself, whatnot. I will put my salt, like the salt back, or like whatever the condiments are, whatnot. I'll put them back where they go.
That is pure class.
Absolutely.
Have you ever been...
if I could pick that shit up for him, I would.
Right, like, can you tell me where I can take this and, shave like $10 off the bill? I don't know.
Honestly, anywhere.
Have you ever been caught shitting, masturbating, puking, and which would be the most embarrassing?
I mean, I'm a bartender. I've got caught puking everywhere.
Okay. Yeah, I'm a good puker because I rally real quick. It's like,
yeah,
you wouldn't even know. Like, it's just.
Oh no, like, I'm so secretive with my shit. You won't know unless I'm like actually that fucked up, which is rare, very, very rare.
How long will you hold this shit before you get home, though? Like
the whole way home.
So you're not a public shitter.
Nope.
Okay. Have you ever been to a strip club with a sibling?
No.
Okay.
Me and my sibling not close.
Okay. I would delve deeper into that, but
that's a deep one.
I'm gonna give you the opportunity to delve or move on.
Oh no, we're not on speaking terms right now.
All right.
When family owes you money, you don't talk.
Fair enough. Would you rather not know when you'll die, or know the precise date that you're gonna die?
I'd rather not know.
It's fair. Think about animals. Like, they don't know that they're ever gonna die.
No, they don't.
Unless...
I'd rather not know, because I do live my life day by day. I take every single day as for what is. I'm a single mom. Like, I spend every waking moment like living for me and my kid and like making the best out of everything already. So like, if I knew I was gonna die, all it would do was send me into a depression.
Right.
And I wouldn't be living my life the way I already live it.
So you have one kid?
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Technically.
Well, explain that, if you can. As you fire up another Camel Blue.
I'm sorry, I'm a chain smoker.
I'm
I'm
boozing.
a chain smoker.
I'm boozing on some fucking bullshit girl summer shandy. Shout out to Lion
Yeah, how
Poodle.
is that, by the way? I've never tried those yet. I'm just sitting here drinking my Red Bull like a lame ass.
It's a step above a seltzer, if you can imagine that.
Better than a High Life?
Definitely better than a High Life.
Really? Okay.
And more
expensive.
I
might have to give him a shot then. Yeah, you got a point. They're like what? Like $3.50 here? $4.
I don't want to.
I think they're $4.
I don't want to talk numbers, you know?
Fair.
Have you ever had a food fight at school?
Yeah.
Okay, so what
that
grade
was fun as
and
shit.
How did you come out on that? And
I was covered. I had to go home and change.
What started it though?
If I remember because this was like middle school, so if I remember correctly,
like 6th grade, something like that.
Something like that. If I remember correctly,
is this back when they had like the bags of milk?
No.
So
that was elementary school for me.
Those.
Yeah,
okay,
that was elementary school for me.
Yeah.
But, no, I remember it started because there was this one girl that was mad because the boyfriend she was dating at the time was cheating on her with another girl, and she took it out on her.
In 6th
grade? Threw a whole plate. Yeah, in 6th grade. Threw a whole plate of food at her, and it started a whole war throughout the whole place.
Jesus. And you were sent home from that?
I was sent home because I was completely filthy, and they didn't have enough clothes for everybody to change back into in the lost and found.
Were you ever sent home from school for bad behavior, though?
Oh, yeah.
Like, what was the worst thing you did? Just, let me guess. Hold on, let me guess. Let me get 2 guesses.
Okay, nice. Good luck.
You hit somebody in the face, or...
Yeah, I did do that.
You pissed your pants.
No, never did that.
All right.
But I did hit somebody in the face.
All right.
Also left campus, smoked weed on campus.
Yeah. What age do you start smoking, drinking, anything?
I think I was like 8 years old, sadly. I didn't come from the best home life.
That is probably the earliest I would say I've ever gotten that answer.
Yeah.
Is it just because it was around, or because of people who you were hanging around? Or...
I got an older brother, and he started pretty young too. He's 4 years older than me.
And he owes you money.
And he owes me money, yeah.
That motherfucker.
Yeah, fuck him. He owes me like $2,000.
Did you ever call?
I'm serious.
I mean.
That ain't nothing light.
It's not a bad amount of money, but also.
It was a fucked up situation. I get it. Like, if my family needs money, I'll give them money. That's one thing. But don't tell me you ain't got no fucking money and I pay for some shit and then you turn around and fucking propose to your girlfriend with a brand new fucking ring.
Oh, it's one of those.
Yeah, don't fucking do that shit.
Well, Haley, by the way, I need a little cash tonight.
That's fine.
Just joking.
That's fine. Baby, I got you. How much you want?
There have been people that worked here that have asked for money from me at the end of the night. And it's like...
Fair.
Are you serious? Like...
We all do the same shit. We all do the same fucking job.
I understand, but when it's warranted and it's deserved, like, I feel really honored that I'm given that money.
Yeah.
But to ask, like, hey, man.
I never ask for nothing from nobody. I really don't.
Like coworkers? No, dude.
No. You know how many times I help the bartenders out when they're busy or if they're dealing with something?
Okay, so that's...
And they'll try to throw money at me and I'll put it right back in their tip jar.
That's a good point. So, both of us...
So many times.
Both of us are at our current workplace. And we've been working off the clock.
Oh, all the time. I live here.
Sadly. It's like, you know, we're not like in charge of everything, but we're like kind of managing, like, all right, I don't trust this, or like you're like the mom of the place, you know? Like,
take that back. No, because I'm not.
Well, okay.
I might be the auntie.
Okay. I'll take that.
Because the other bartender, she's definitely mom. She's definitely mom. I might be auntie.
But even you trying to teach me, or actually doing a really goddamn good job teaching me how to use the computer system.
Yeah.
Just because, and we were both off the clock. Like, you had no obligation to teach me how to do that, but you were just like, yeah, this is how you do this. This is how you do this.
Right.
And
you said you wanted to learn. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, that's the other thing.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Why not?
All right, let's change the subject. Have you ever napped at a party?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so, like... I guess they don't draw dicks on girls' faces. But
no, they don't.
Like, guys get really nasty when it comes to, like... Oh, he fell asleep. It's only 2:30. We're gonna teabag him, you know, like draw a dick on his face, like.
Yep.
I always found that.
But also at the same time, like I said, I've always been like a type of person like nobody's gonna know if like say like I'm at a house party, right? I'm not gonna go to a house party that I don't know whose house it is.
Right.
Now, if I can't hang and I want to just take a quick nap real quick, I'm going to ask the person who I'm at their house with. Be like, hey, can I go take a nap in your bed for like fucking like 10 minutes?
Yeah, just like minutes? I need a power up, like
I need a quick
Mario
little
mushroom.
Yeah.
Dun.
Yeah. Cuz I'm not going to just pass out on the floor or the couch or whatever where everybody else is at. I'm going to ask the person. And if they're not cool with it, I'm going to just go home.
Yeah.
That's fine.
It's always shady when one of your good friends brings you to a party and they're like, oh yeah, no, they're cool. And then
they end up
all
not
of a sudden it's like just you and your friend. It's like you're looking at each other like, what the fuck is
this? Right.
All right,
I've been there.
Video game situation. Do you have any console? Nintendo, fucking PlayStation.
I did. I just had a computer system, a PC. All I really did. I played The Sims a lot. I'm a nerd. I'm sorry.
Okay, no. My fiance, she...
Oh, really?
...has an entire, like...
which one?
Village, or... The newest one, like...
Oh, the 4? I love the 4.
Dude, she, like, constructs, like...
Same. I did that shit too.
Decadent houses.
I had so many mods on my shit. But when me and my ex split up, he kind of...
He fucked it?
He kind of stole all of my accounts.
That's fucked up.
So, like, I don't have my shit no more. I don't even have my computer no more because he kept it. So, I don't have my game no more.
Trash.
I wish I did. I spent so much money on that shit.
Do you have a computer right now?
Nope. I wish I did.
Alright, whenever I get a new one...
Oh, no, don't worry about that.
I'll throw you the other one.
Nah, don't worry about that.
I'll
eventually buy a new one. I've been kind of saving up for it.
Do you remember the name of the kid from Home Alone?
In the movie or the actor?
Either or. Don't look.
Macaulay Culkin. That's the actual actor's name.
Yep.
I don't remember what his name was in the movie, though. Ironically.
I'll give you 5 seconds.
Yeah, good luck.
Kevin McAllister.
Ah, damn it. How did I not know that?
Sounds like the most made-up name
It does.
Ever. And do you remember that Donald Trump was in that movie?
Was he? Which one? The first one? Second one?
The second one.
Second one. Really?
And he like...
I'm gonna have to watch him back now, because I don't remember that shit.
So, I don't like to get too political, but when it's this fucked up, I like to get real political because I hate both these motherfuckers.
Yeah, same.
What are we gonna do?
We fucked. We fucked. Me and my own mother fight about the fucking shit because she's a hardcore fucking Trump fan.
Oh, goddamn.
And oh my God, do we fight about it. Because fuck Trump. Sorry. Fuck Trump.
No, I'm in total agreement.
I don't like any of them that are trying to run right now. None of them. I really wish we had on the ballot none of the above.
Yeah. I mean, I would actually vote for Hawk Tua at this point. Like,
yeah.
She would probably like...
She is kind of dumb, though. Have you actually seen her since she's done the Hawk Tua?
Oh, she's been on multiple podcasts, and she's retarded.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. That's why I said she kind of...
Also, do you get offended by certain words like retarded or...
No.
What about the F word?
No.
So, what about the N word?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. See, there we go.
All right, yeah.
I got
I'm
you.
white. Well, I'm half white, but...
Okay.
I'm not black.
Right.
I'm Native American. So
Okay.
I'm not white. I am white, but I'm not white.
Yeah.
But my best friend and a lot of my best friends are black, and I have clocked people on that shit.
Yeah.
So many times saying it around me. You can be black and say it around me, and I'll still probably clock you.
Yeah,
for
it still feels weird
It
even
does.
when a black person says it.
Yeah.
It's like, wait.
I get it. I get where they're coming from. Because I'm also gay.
Okay.
I am. I'm gay. So, like, when some people say, you know, faggot or dyke or anything like that, like, it's a little bit offensive. I get it. Because if you're not that, if you're using it in a negative way, I'm gonna say something.
Right.
But I'm also not soft.
Unlock.
Right. Oh.
Unlock a hole.
How do we do this?
I tried. It won't work.
It's the little right and left button.
Yeah, but it won't work.
It's not working.
Sorry.
Y'all are out already?
I got all kind of broken shit. Just throw this in the back.
Okay. Hey, Greg.
Hey. I'll be there in like 30.
You good?
So, the word itself
Words only...
makes you feel some
No.
sort of way.
No.
Or is it just like
Okay,
who you're around?
No. The way I think about it, words only have power if you give them power.
Okay, that makes sense.
Words only have meaning if you give them meaning.
Right, because, okay.
So that way, like, okay, so like, if my kid, because I'm a mom, if my kid would have stubbed her toe and use a whole bunch of curse words because she's in pain, that don't bother nobody. It don't hurt nobody.
But what if she used the N-word when she stubbed her toe? It's like,
I mean, she never would.
I know, but just what if?
She never would. She never would. But if she does use a whole bunch of curse words because she stubbed her toe, okay, you're not. So my whole thing is like, I don't care if my kid curses, as long as she's not cursing in a derogatory way, or doing it to hurt somebody's feelings or like get under their skin, words are just words.
Right.
You see what I'm getting at?
Also, my favorite genre of music, jazz, hip-hop, they kind of use the N-word
all the time.
lot.
All the time.
And
all the
also, most all of my best friends are black people.
Same.
And when we were growing up, they would call me the N-word.
They would call me that too, but I still never call it to them to their face.
Not hard R.
I still never the hard R. They never
the hard R. But like when we were joking around with each other, we'd just be like, you crazy. See how I did that? But that's how we would do it. And it was more like a term of endearment when you got to say that back to them. And then all of a sudden there was like a cutoff point. It was like,
that's like women calling each other like they bitch and shit.
Right.
You know? Because there's a lot of people that don't like to be called shit like that, but like it's a term of endearment. Like, hey bitch, how you doing?
Right.
You know?
You can't.
I get it.
So my fiance works at a very hoity-toity place.
Oof.
Where women come to shop.
Oh.
I'm not trying to give too much
it's
away.
It's bougie.
It's bougie.
Oh Lord, here we go.
And if she were to say, and also she's half Ecuadorian, half Jamaican.
Oh, okay.
You've seen her before.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
She's beautiful, by the way.
I
Proud of you on that one.
I
Props, dude. Props.
Still can't believe.
Props, dude.
But
you lucky on that one.
You could absolutely get fired if you were like, yeah, bitch, that looks good on you.
Oh, of course.
But you're like trying to be nice, you know? It's like.
Oh, baby, I've worked in fine dining. Okay, so I know I have a sailor mouth. I absolutely do. But I've also been a kitchen cook for years on end. But I also have done service industry and actually serving and being a waitress.
Right.
So, like, I know when to turn it on, when to turn it off.
Oh, yeah. Like,
so, like, I already know, like, if you slip up, that's it. That's your ass.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, working in the back.
Oh, it's like night and day.
And then having to, like, that's why I was, like, trying to learn how to
it's like
use the register, because I was like, hey, how's it going?
It's like night and day.
Do you need to pick up an order? And in the back you're like, motherfucker, or you listen to Love Line and it's like, well, when did your dad rape you? And it's like, Jesus Christ, you know, it's like
I can tell you, it was like 5 years old.
Well, I didn't ask that question, and
that's fine.
Sorry that I brought it up.
No, I'm at a point now. I laugh about my own trauma. If I don't laugh about it, it's gonna eat me alive. So why not? It happened. It's in the fucking past.
Is he dead?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, how did he die?
Cancer.
Perfect.
Pancreatic cancer at that.
Yes, dude. Painful, slow, just fuck you, bro.
And I was the bigger person and took care of him until he died. And he still treated me like shit.
Oh, man.
And he still treated me like shit. But it's fine. I was raised to be a bigger person.
No, it's totally fine. I mean,
I was raised to be the bigger person.
I've seen you put away boxes that are taller than you.
Like, yeah, I know. That's why you were scared of me the first time you met me.
First of all, who is this bitch?
Because you look at me, you look at me, and like, okay, so I remember when I first started working here, and when the person who trained me, because I'm a female and I'm tiny, I get that, and the person who trained me, he kind of like looked at me like, can you lift this box? Are you sure? Like, I'm trying to, because like he had to unlearn everything he learned growing up.
Can you? God damn, I wish we had a fucking pin in here, because I want to know who it is. Does he still work here? Ah, okay. Yeah. Oh my God, dude.
Okay, so like he had to like unlearn everything he learned that day about like being a gentleman. And so like he was just like, I'll carry that. I'm trying not to do everything for you, but like I'll carry this if you can't carry it. It's fine, whatever. Blah blah blah. I'm like,
so
I wouldn't have signed up for the job if I knew I couldn't handle the job. Because like that's a lot of heavy lifting. Like, do you know how heavy it is to lift all them cases of beers at the same time? Like, it's not for the faint of heart.
Dude,
And I remember the first time, because I was mad that day. Because I'm serious. Because
you had mad energy?
I was mad. That's why you were scared of me. Because somebody decided they were going to call in on a truck day. And I was like, man, I'm the only one here that can do it. So I started throwing boxes. And I remember you looked at me, you were like,
cooking, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I was like, all right, first of all,
let me not talk to her.
This bitch will fuck me up.
Yep.
If this was like a cage fight,
done.
I would try to do the ground and pound and like just sit on you and just like, all right, I just hope she just doesn't get up.
Yeah, but I've also had older brothers. I know how to get out of shit like that.
Yeah, but I mean, if you want to try it in the parking lot, it's fine.
No, we're not gonna do that.
It's fine.
We're not gonna do that. You're not ready.
But the thing is, I saw your strength and I was like, all right, let's be nice to this one. Because, you know, with this place, a lot of turnover, you know.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry
Absolutely.
if I just ruined your night.
No, you're good. You're good. No, we just needed to have a conversation. That was all.
Yeah. So a few more, and then I'll get you out of here. Last time you were in a jacuzzi.
Actually, the other night.
What was the male to female ratio in that?
It was just me and one other person.
Oh, the guy that
was
just
not
drove away?
No, not that one. Ew, gross. No, that's a child. What are you talking about?
I don't
Nope.
know.
That's a child. That's like fresh 21. That's a child.
To you
To me, that's a child.
You seem like a child to me.
Okay, fair point.
Where's my
Because I probably am.
God damn it.
Right.
10 years.
Yep.
Have you ever...
No, but just the other day. Like, it wasn't actually...
There was no sexual...
No, not really.
It was just like, hanging out, like...
No, it was just hanging out. I got sciatica real bad. I got really bad back problems.
Yes, dude.
And I've been bugging my friend for a minute. I'm like, yeah, I know you got a jacuzzi. Can I please just come chill and sit in you? Once I got in that jacuzzi, I said, that's it. I live here. That's it. I live here. Yeah, my back felt so much better when I got out.
Oh, those jets?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That was heaven. Oh, it was heaven.
How bitch, because I think right when you started working, I was like fresh off my knee injuries.
No, because I was here before you had your knee injury.
Okay, all right.
I was. We just never worked together until you had your knee injury.
Yeah.
English is hard. I'm kidding.
It's hard to talk.
Sometimes.
But
no, we just never.
How bitch did I look when I was like, I'm working, I'm good. I'm
bitch, you were crippled as shit. Oh, you was so crippled. Oh, that shit was funny. But of course, but of course, I'm a nice person either way. And I'm
obviously,
like, hey,
yes.
You good, dude? You need a chair? You good? You sure?
Yeah, you were one of the first ones that made me feel like really sad about.
My bad.
No, but like in a positive way. Like, all right, I have to like fucking. I need like physical therapy. I have to take this seriously. Like, I need to get better because like this bitch is lifting like 7 boxes at a time, and I'm like sitting on a fucking
Okay,
stool.
for one, I'm like half your height.
Yeah. Half
your build.
Half my age. Well,
half your
10 years less than my age.
That's a decent amount. But
yeah. It was a tough look for me. Yeah, I'm glad you're sticking in
but
there
I'm glad
with
you're
me.
doing better now though. Like I'm happy for you.
Yeah,
you.
You can see me. I still walk like a retarded person, but see, that's the one word I won't give up. That and gay, which you, as a quote unquote gay person, I love the word gay.
I don't take offense to it.
Right.
I'm not soft. Look, this newer generation, I don't know who
raised them.
I don't know who did it. I really don't. I don't know who did it, but all of them motherfuckers are soft as shit. They are so quick to cancel anything and everything and everyone.
Like, okay, so
that shit blows my fucking mind. Like,
if I were to
grow some tougher skin.
If I were to just drop this out of a moving vehicle, I'd be like, ah, man, that's fucking gay. Like,
right?
My hat, right? Or if I had an ice cream cone and I was like licking it, and like my boy would be like, dude, that looks gay. But it would be funny.
But it's also one of those things too. Like, I don't know, for some reason, like me personally, I don't ever use those words. If that makes any sense. Like, I just don't. I never really have. I don't know why. Like, I just don't. But the whole point of like our generation is like we grew up in a way like you can't get offended by somebody else. Okay, I live off of a certain little quote that somebody told me one time.
Which is?
Other people's feelings are not your problem.
I love that.
Other people's feelings are not your problem. Other people's triggers are not your problem.
Right, right.
How am I going to censor everything that I say because I don't know what the fuck you've been through?
All right, counterpoint. What about the N-word?
I think that's the only one I think I will actually fight behind, because that one's got some pretty major weight behind it.
There's some historical...
Yeah.
But I understand your sentiment, which is, you know, we've become so soft.
Yes.
And, you know, I'm a wannabe stand-up comedian. Mm-hmm. I did it in New York. I refuse to do it in Lafayette.
Oh, I know somebody who did it in New York, too.
Point is, I made a rape joke.
Oh.
But it was a joke, and it was not true. And then, after my set, the guy came up and he was like, the guy running the thing, he was like, you can't joke about that. And I was like,
no. Low-key, no.
There was a setup to it.
Until the justice system gets better with stuff like rape and actually putting people behind bars for doing it, then no, you can't really make jokes about something like that.
Totally understand. But you had to hear the whole joke.
I get the jokes because I make my own fucking rape jokes because I've been through it. Like I said, I laugh about my own trauma. That's how I cope with it. I get it, but for some people, that shit's actually traumatic to a point where they can't joke about it.
And I totally understand.
And that's fair.
But you had to be there.
Yeah, you're right.
And also, it was a one-liner.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to say the whole joke right now?
You can.
Alright, so I was staying at my fiance's house in New York, and we were staying in her childhood bedroom, and, you know, I was trying to make a move on her, and she was like, it's just too weird. This is my childhood bedroom, like, I don't know. And then I was like, wait, what's weirder if I go jack off in the bathroom that your mom takes a bath in, or, you know, and then again, I've deleted this joke from my mind, but basically the payoff was, so then I was just like, yeah, then I went and raped her, and I just moved on, knowing that, or thinking that the crowd was going to be like, oh, he didn't actually rape her, because he started it with my fiance. There's always got to be the suspension of disbelief when you're telling a joke. Like,
yeah.
And I understand the rape thing could trigger some people.
Yeah.
But you also have to, like you said, okay, this is a joke.
But
it's
also,
not funny for everyone.
But also at the same time, comedy has always been a thing where, like, no matter what you say, somebody's going to get offended by it. No matter what the hell you say.
Exactly.
Somebody's going to get offended by something.
So
somebody's
going
to get triggered.
Yeah, like...
Somebody's going to get triggered. So, like, fuck it. Do your comedy.
People stand up and leave, and it's like, well,
okay,
why did you
my
come
comedy's
to a
not for
comedy
you
show?
then.
Yeah.
My comedy's not for you. Go find a different comedian.
Also,
That's how I look at it.
I've left comedy shows because it wasn't funny, not because I was offended. I was offended about how unfunny it was.
I've done that too.
I was like, this is not funny.
This is not that's
I'm
the point.
Offended
That's not
by
my
how
comedy.
not funny this is.
Because not everything is funny to everybody. Everybody has a different sense of humor. So, like, your humor is not my sense of humor. Don't get offended that I don't like your comedy.
Or it's like one-liners and it's like nobody's laughing.
Like, low-key, like, when it comes to, like, comedy, like, dry comedy, I can't stand dry comedy.
Oh, yeah, one-liners?
But, like,
No.
like, there's people out there that, like, they love dry comedy. They love it. It's just not my comedy. I'm sorry.
Simple. It's like baby food. It's like, all right, here's your next scoop of baby food. All right. Some people cannot watch certain television shows.
Yeah.
Because it's like too complex for their brain. It's like,
Oh, bro, did you ever hear the fucking story yet about how, speaking of TV shows and getting offended, I always thought that shit was so stupid. Like, you log on to Disney Plus now and you go to watch Aladdin, that shit comes up with a fucking trigger warning now. Aladdin comes with a trigger warning. Because of where it took place. Like, because of what it's about.
Because of the brown.
Yes. Yes. Yes, that. Cause like it comes up like when you first turn on the movie, it comes up. Now there's a trigger warning. Now I'm like, for the first time I saw that, I paused it and I read it and I was just like, what? How is Aladdin triggering now?
And
like,
it was
Aladdin.
It was the cartoon version.
Yes, the cartoon, the original.
Dude. They might as well do that shit with the Lion King.
Right.
It's like, hey. Just so you
know, like
Scar's gonna kill someone's dad. Spoiler
there's
alert.
There's death in this movie.
Yeah. Some hyenas do
I'm
some
so
weird
serious.
shit.
That's another reason why like Disney Channel shows and like kid shows aren't the same anymore, because most of the fucking people who have kids now, for some reason, they're so fucking sensitive about what their kids watch. I get it. It's fine. I won't let my kid watch certain things. Like,
before I got this job, I worked as a PE coach in Youngsville. All right? Okay. I won't say the name of the school, because fuck you.
Yeah, fuck school.
And
sorry.
During recess, they were playing Squid Game. Red light, green light.
Oh, we all played red light, green light when we were kids.
But they would do the fucking shooting thing, and you had to fucking fall down like.
How old were they?
They
were middle school, you said.
Yeah, this is like 4th through 6th graders.
Oh, yikes.
It's like,
yeah, they probably should have been watching that.
Your parents are letting you watch this shit? Dun, 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 dun.
Anyways, no, but like that shit's actually kind of wild. Like, so when it comes to stuff like that, like, yeah, I won't let my kid watch shit like that. Like, there was one time, the person that I was with, that I was in a relationship with, we wanted to start the series, and like we wanted to start watching The Walking Dead, and my kid was young enough, like I wouldn't watch it. I would watch it when she'd go to bed.
Right.
But like, I'm not gonna watch something like that in front of her. You know, like no, I'm good. But like Disney Channel shows come with trigger warnings.
Yeah.
How is that triggering? There was this one show that my kid was obsessed with watching, right? And okay, so my kid is autistic. And
what's her?
Huh?
How old?
2.
Okay.
Well, 3, almost 3.
Okay.
But she was obsessed with watching. She's 2.5. This child can already count to like 30.
See, that's
because she was obsessed with this one show. It was called Number Blocks, and it literally taught you about all your numbers, adding and subtracting and whatnot. Somehow they took it off of Netflix because somehow some people were triggered, and they were saying that, oh, my kid is having nightmares from this show. I'm like, how? I've watched the show with my kid. I'm like, how? there was nothing triggering about it. How?
It was making her smarter.
Oh, dude, my kid is 2. She learned how to count to 20 when she was like 2 years old.
Yeah, that's...
So how was any of that triggering? How? And she's autistic. So if something would have triggered her, then you would have known.
Well,
you'd have known.
Rest assured.
Stuff like that pisses
Trump
me off.
will fix this, right?
Try again.
Or, oh wait, Kamala.
Oh, God.
Or wait, no one.
No one.
Do you remember people's birthdays without Facebook telling you? Really? So how many do you think you can rattle off besides mine, which I know you can't?
I know, because I don't know you that well.
As you shouldn't.
My brother's got like 5 kids. I can name all of them off the top of my head.
Okay.
My mom's birthday, my dad's birthday, my fucking kin's birthday. It's on the 7th.
Yeah.
August 7th.
All right, so 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you got me.
My
beat.
own. Some of my exes I still remember their birthdays.
I would hope you would remember your own fucking birthday.
Oh, absolutely.
Haley.
Absolutely.
Have you ever had beef with a neighbor?
Yes.
Tell me about this.
Oh my God,
also,
yes.
Do you hate these questions?
No. I had beef with my upstairs neighbor one time.
Well, I mean, I would imagine it's because of...
my kid. It was because of my kid.
Wait, an upstairs neighbor
Yes.
was complaining about you?
No, I was complaining about them. I knocked on their door. I didn't give two shits.
They were wearing cinder block.
Oh no, there was one day because these dudes. It was like 5 dudes that lived in an apartment by themselves, and it was me and my kid. And my kid already struggled sleeping, and they would stomp through their apartment at all hours of the fucking night and blast music on their patio.
Yeah, it's trash.
And on their balcony. And there was one night I walked up there and I banged on their fucking door. Because if my kid don't sleep, I don't sleep. And you fucking with my sleep at that point. So fuck you. So I banged on his fucking door one night. And he opened the door and I said, who the fuck is a drag queen?
Who's wearing high heels?
Who's a drag queen? Which one of you? And he was like, excuse me? I'm like, why the fuck you clobbing around here like you wearing fucking heels then? Shut the fuck up, go to bed. Boy, when he looked at me, he was just, yes, ma'am.
He's like,
I'm tiny, but like,
I won't say anything if you don't say anything. Let's just keep it at that.
Try me. Fucking try me. Because before that, I asked them nicely a few times, like, hey, I'm gonna need y'all to chill out.
Right.
Because you waking my kid up, and when you wake her up, you wake me up, and then none of us sleep, and it's not fun. So I'm gonna need you to chill out.
Yeah.
And then they didn't, and then they realized the problem they had.
I lived in many boroughs of New York, but the one that really stuck out was Flatbush. And it sucked because we were living right above the super of the building. And on every Saturday morning, he would play fucking terrible reggae music with like the bass on 11. You know? Doom, 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 doom,
right.
Doom, 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 doom. And he would put it on at like 9 in the morning. So I would just... At first, I let it slide.
Alright, at least Alex is still here.
And
I left my bag inside, so I don't want them to lock this shit up.
Oh yeah, no, we're
my keys are inside too, so I can't get back in without my bag.
Unnamed people will not lock us out.
Fair. Yeah, you're right. I forgot who was working, my bad.
So my move was I had a basketball and I would just start, whenever he would do his little fucking reggae music, I would just start like fucking dribbling my basketball. And then at some point I needed him for something. Like I think like one of our windows wouldn't open or some shit, but he was the super. But he was also the guy that was blasting the music on the morning that we got to sleep in, me and my girl.
Ugh.
And so it was like, fuck. Like, I'm going to have to get this guy to come up to our apartment when we've been having, like, this passive-aggressive bout with the noise.
Yeah.
Like, you can't really, like, negotiate that shit. And sure enough, he came up. He acted like he was gonna fix it. And he was like, alright, I'll be right back. Left. Never saw him again.
Alright.
Fucking Flatbush. Yes, dude. Killing
Good
it.
riddance.
Alright, last question. You get to pick it.
I get to pick? Oh,
Yep.
Lord, here we go. Let's see.
And you have to ask it to yourself. Or you can ask it to me, and then it'll give you time to...
Oh, what's the most money you ever found on the ground?
Dude, $20.
Oh, I got you beat.
And I want to say I was 8 years old. It was in Pensacola, Florida. And I was like, Mom, I found $20 on the ground. And she was like, oh, that's great. And she took it. And I never saw it again.
So ironically, I found about $400 on the ground one time.
Damn, bitch.
Yup.
Was it in hundreds or 20s or
hundreds.
what? Damn.
It was in
Somebody
hundreds.
got really bummed out that night.
Yup.
And
Yup.
where were you and what did you do with it?
I was helping my mom. We used to sell jewelry at some place.
Okay. Handmade?
And, huh?
Handmade or
Handmade.
nice?
Handmade. But I used to help her out. This is when I was a kid. And I was walking through. I was going to get some food. And I was walking through and I found the money. And me being me, I went and I told my mom. And I was like, hey, I think this might have been somebody's, like, booth rent. And she was like, oh, okay. She was like, can you do me a favor? Can you actually go to the head office and, like, turn it in? I was like, absolutely, I got you. So I went to the head office and I turned it in. And I was like, I don't know who it was for. If somebody comes up saying they lost their booth money, it was probably them. So, I think I was about maybe, like, 10 years old.
You had the kindest of soul. You
yeah.
could have just put it in your
That could have been our booth rent. What?
Yeah, dude, you could still be living off that fucking money.
Probably. Back then, yeah. If I would have put it into some savings back then, I'd be living good right now.
Put it into Bitcoin or some
Yep.
shit. God damn.
I'd have been living like the high life. I would have had my own house by now.
Haley Lynn, thank you so much for being on the fucking podcast.
Thank you.
You are truly one of my favorite people to work with, and you are a very hard worker, and thank you for teaching me the fucking computer tonight. Because
yeah, absolutely. If you need to know more about it, just let me know.
I probably will ask someone else, but
No, that's fine. But you know me, I'm gonna be here. I live here.
Get out of my car right now.
It's not even your car. Kidding.
I'm
kidding.
Until next time, don't die.
Bye.